I do want to get back to the SEO conversation. So I talked to an advisor. Someone on his team said, we've got to activate SEO. There are people in our area looking for financial advisors. We need to make it easy for them to find us. Okay. So he didn't know where to start. I mean, he was thinking about hiring a consultant, paying them $5,000 and then a retainer fee to deploy it. And I just said to him, I said, go into ChatGPT and just say, I'm a financial advisor. How do I deploy a search engine optimization campaign so that the right client can find us with less friction or something like that? He was blown away at what was put in front of him in 3 seconds.
Yes.
Okay, so as a starting point, so let's get into it in terms of how reviews drive someone's rankings and impact their ability to be found from an SEO perspective. And then how does search engine optimization and the concept of reviews be impacted with artificial intelligence and all these AI deployments available now? I'd love to hear your perspective on that.
All right. It's a big question, but I think I can get a couple of concepts distilled down here. SEO is not sort of a yes, no category, right? It's a nothing, good, better, best area. And so while I am not explicitly an SEO expert, I think the general advice is if you're thinking about it and if you're doing something in that arena, you're probably doing better than many of your cohort. But the pillars of SEO, I think, have historically always been content on your website or your own web properties that is recent, relevant, and unique. And you can work with a consultant and a content marketer to do keyword research and try and come up with blog posts and other content that checks those boxes. And look, that should yield results. However, for years now, algorithms like Google explicitly say, oh, reviews also are a very powerful authority signal for whatever we're doing. So as a type of content, reviews are preferred in terms of their authority. And guess what? They are inherently recent, relevant, and unique content that it is written by your target audience for your target audience. So on that front, I like to say, if you don't know where to start for SEO, reviews have a ton of benefits on other dimensions. They just so also happen to treat you very favorably when it comes to SEO.
Good insight.
And then there is a lot of uncertainty among people with regard to how AI and these generative AI models are changing consumer behaviors and changing what happens. And I'm actually gearing up to do a webinar just on that topic with another subject matter expert. But the nice thing is, we'll talk about Google as though it's any search engine. What they have always wanted to do is to understand what you are looking for and have the best chance of giving you what you are looking for. And so all the things that they have as authority signals, all the things that have become tactics for SEO, in the near term, those are going to be the same tactics that a generative AI solution is going to use to try to serve up to you whatever it is that you're looking for. However, there's one very specific thing with regard to reviews that I think is fascinating. If Google is the king of search, as they have been for a long time, they have a lot of incentive to favor their own content. So if you're searching on Google reviews are a very important source for consumer reviews. However, now that there's a bunch of other tools people are using to get information, and now that a Google search is still going to come with an AI summary before you get to those organic search results, the source of reviews matters less. Whether it is Google or someone else, if you want to say who is a best rated financial advisor near me, they're going to go ingest everything they can find about reviews, distill it down, and present that summary. And so it matters less than it used to if those reviews lived on Google or if they live somewhere else like your own website.